Good morning, welcome back to Pouring Through Life. So I'm gonna do another straight jiggle pour, but I thought I would mix up two paints with you on camera this morning. So I have a little scale here. You wanna put your cup on it and you wanna tare it. I have a lot of colors, so I'm not gonna do a huge amount of paint. So I'm thinking 40 grams of paint. There we go, close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, just close. So I'm gonna start with 60 grams, oh here, let me tare it. 60 grams of pouring medium. This is my traditional pouring medium, oh, how about 75, that I make myself. If you wanna learn how I make my pouring medium, go ahead and check out video number 7. So that's 0.75. Gonna give it a good mix. Cool, honey. It's cooking. That looks perfect. Okay, so this one I did a little over 40 grams and a little over 75 grams of pouring medium. So the next one is going to be a tube paint. This is Pebeo Studio Acrylics. This is, I believe, a soft-bodied paint. It mixes pretty much the same as the others. So once again, I'm going to do 40 grams, I think. So much easier to squeeze out 40 grams than it is to scrape out. Okay, so that's 0.42. I'm gonna tare it. And I'm gonna mix in, oh, way more than I need. Okay, so this one I ended up putting 120 grams, so, but that's okay. This is a good paint. It holds up to its color really well. Give it a good mix. And just like that, it's pretty much done. I'm gonna make sure there's no clumps. I usually, when I do a tube paint, I start off with just adding a little bit of pouring medium, but I wasn't doing that today. So this paint always mixes up really nicely. It's not chunky like some of the thicker body paints are. So it's a little bit more mixing. Just want to make sure it's really good and incorporated into the pouring medium. I do not use silicone oil. I did when I first started learning how to do this, just to help achieve the cells that I wanted, but I don't like having to clean my painting and damage it by cleaning it, so I don't use it. That's why I worked hard at creating this pouring medium, so that I didn't have to use silicone very often. When you use metallic paints, they help create cells anyways, so that's that. And I have one more. I'm gonna do a pigment. I have, if I can remember, persimmon from ColourArte. Okay, so I have gel medium. Now this, I don't know how much to put. Tear that. It isn't something that I'm overly confident on, so I'm just gonna do it like I did the others. I don't know if this is right or not, so just go with full point. So it would be 41 grams there, and I'm gonna do 1 scoop of pigment, and then I'll add my pouring medium, just like I would. So not a super giant scoop, just a leveled off scoop. I'm going to incorporate this into the gel medium, and then I'm going to add the pouring medium. Mix is so good. So this will be the red to my fall, the red and kind of the orange. I'm doing a fall themed pour. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to add, let me scrape this off so I don't have the weight of that. I guess it wouldn't matter if I tore it. So let's tear that, and let's add 60, we'll do Try to do 60 grams. Okay, 77. Okay. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact. I have never ever done this before, so using a pigment in a pour. I use it for my blooms and my swipes, but I haven't used them in a straight pour before. That looks good. Yep. All right. So we'll see you when we start pouring. So I'm going to put you on pause for a few minutes while I get everything else ready. So I'm going to do another straight pour. I started with showing you guys how I mix my paints, but when I let them sit and incorporate into the pouring medium so you can see the true thickness of the paints. And when I did so, I realized all the decoart paints were a lot thicker than the rest. So I am going to show you how much water I add to it and how it changes the consistency. So what I've done is I have a little cup of water and a little pipette. I'm going to pump it full of water. I'm going to add it. Should be good. It's about 3/4 of a dropper full. I'm going to mix it. Let that water incorporate into it. If you add too much water, it won't mix correctly. You just want to add a little tiny bit at a time. Mix it. You can always add more water. You don't want to make it too thin. So let's see. I'm going to have to add more paint. I think that might be good. You see that okay? I'm going to add just a tad bit more water in this one. Just a couple drops. This is like 6 drops. Mix it in again. And what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes and I'm going to come back to it and see if I still have the correct consistency. So I'm going to finish mixing these up and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm ready to do the pour. We're going to start with layering the cup. So I have this 4-cup pitcher that I use to do my layering. So whatever you put in first comes out last, and it tends to be the center of your painting. So you want to make that part be your primary color, or the color you like the most. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of my showstoppers. So this is 24 karat gold by decoart. Okay, so then I have pearl by decoart. Just doing a few little drizzles here, not a huge amount, just because I want the primary colors down for the effect I want. So this is obsidian by decoart. Sterling silver. Actually might be a little thick. I have a little tiny bit of water left in this pipette, so I'm going to put that in here and thin this just a tad. So I mix my paints up and I let it sit for, 20-30 minutes. This is sterling silver by decoart. Okay. This is umber by Art Minds. It's kind of a cool metallic-y brown, because metallic-y is a real word. So that's that. This is Pebeo Studio Acrylics Copper. This is Champagne by Modern Masters. This is Persimmon by ColourArte, if I'm saying that right. This is my red and my orange. Okay. This is Modern Masters Gold, or Pharaoh's Gold, sorry. Okay. Rose Gold by DecoArt. So I think that's one layer of every color. Did I do the sterling? Yeah, I did sterling silver. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my cloud pour mixture in here. One of the things I did wrong last night is I don't think I did thick enough layer of the cloud pour. Spilled it. Okay. Okay, so that, and then a little bit. I don't want to create gray, so I'm gonna go with. Let's think about this. Let's go umber. Actually, no. Let's go pearl. There's not a huge amount of the pearl, so just want to kind of create a layer. I'm gonna just use it all. It's not very much, so I'm just gonna use it all. Having it close to the white will help extend it a little bit. Okay. That one is done. I think I'm gonna go separate that with copper. So this is DecoArt, no, not DecoArt, it's Pebeo Studios Iridescent Copper. Since I have so many colors, I'm just gonna use this one up again too. Next, I'm gonna do Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. The white cloud pour is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White, mixed with Liquitex Pouring Medium, GAC 800, and the satin enamels, white satin enamels from DecoArt. So that was that one. This is obsidian. Oh, I'm gonna do the black. So this is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic Black. That's probably enough of that. I'm gonna put silver on there. Still feels too thick to me, but it's all right, it won't matter. Finishing this one up too. Did the rose gold. Okay, so I'm gonna do the umber. Such a neat color, really. Okay. None of these little spills will matter because I'm gonna do, there's a lot of paint that'll go right over it. And here's some construction noise. My husband and our friend are redoing our bathroom floor. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Pharaoh's Gold. Finish that up. Okay, that one's done.
Mom, we already have a beautiful shiny floor.
Yeah, but that floor is really old and it's got holes in it. So we want a beautiful, shiny new floor. What's wrong? Okay, so that's that color. I'm gonna do the persimmon. I'm pouring this one from up high to get it to mix a little bit. Okay. And I've never used ColourArte in obsidian. Okay. So that one all gone. Now we're going to do rose gold. That's the end of the rose gold here.
Yeah.
And I gotta do the cloud. And I gotta do the cloud mixture up. So this is the cloud mixture. I'm gonna just do a little bit high up high. A bit more black. I'm almost done with these paints I mixed up, which is good. I don't like to waste. And then my last color here is the 24 karat gold, once again up high. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the pour done. Okay, so we're gonna do straight pour. Once I see my pattern that I like, I'll slow down and I'll jiggle it. Surprised I don't see more white. What's cool about doing this way is it almost looks like fingers.
There's two of them. I'm gonna bring them both.
This is exactly what I wanted.
One, two. Far end, four.
I got it. Yes. Look at how pretty that is inside. I'll let that drain out. I need to torch, but I need to get this moved back. So let's give it a torch. Bubbles out. Pop some bubbles. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this around. Crap, just lost one of my cups. Oh. I'm right in the middle of something. You're gonna have to wait a... Hold on a second, Ava. All right, so we're gonna start moving in a circular pattern. Doing that allows your design to open up. I don't use a flow extender very often.
Yeah, just get the tile archetype. The tile, yeah. Yeah, I'll make it work. Yeah, I'll just return it there.
Mom, that looks so beautiful. Mom, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool and beautiful. Mom, is it beautiful to you?
Yeah, I like it.
I like
Not
it
exactly perfect, but that's all right. All
too.
right,
I'm gonna get a long.
move the design around. See, I'm completely losing my center the way I wanted it, but that's okay. Trying to keep the drips from going onto my floor at the moment. Just go ahead and move that down there. Okay, stretch that around. The other thing you got to pay attention to is making sure that you get enough paint off.
Okay, so as far as what I gotta get, threshold toilets, clear caulking. Don't think of anything else. Down there. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't even worry about it.
Okay, so I'm just kind of working with my patterns and composition right now, seeing what I can get rid of and what needs to stay. Okay, there's still a lot of paint on here. What I'm probably gonna do is pull this down and let some of this fall off the front here.
Alright, well if you think of something else, just call me.
Hey, babe.
Ooh. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Try to get some of the paint off because otherwise it won't gray. Okay. Pull back the other way. Stretch that
Alright, I'm
out.
gonna go get these couple items.
Okay. Shoot, I just knocked my thing over again. Okay. So just letting the pattern pull back down and get some of the paint off. Okay, I think it's done. So now, let's see if I can keep from throwing it on the ground. Okay, hold on a second. Let me wet my hands. I'll be right back. All right, so let me fix my cups here. I need to get these paint wiped off the bottom so the drips don't keep pulling down your pattern off the canvas. This really looks like granite. It's pretty neat. Oops. Whoopsie. Oh my gosh, so messy. Oh, I'm so messy. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. If I can get you situated here. Make sure all the bubbles pop. I really like how this turned out. I was worried about it for a second. It was looking really, really busy, and I wasn't sure if this is going to turn out too good, but I think it's really pretty. Okay, so hold that thought. Let me take you down. All right, so let's do the close-up here. God, a lot of cells in this one. It's very earthy. And the white actually stayed nice and creamy. I don't have as much of the traditional cloud appearance, but that's okay. Main thing I need to work on right now is whether or not this is level so it dries correctly. Because you don't want it to be unlevel and it just sits there and pours your paint off and you completely lose your composition. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it helps you if you're trying to do this technique. And I will see you on the next pour. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. If you have any questions, feel free to comment your question. I answer every comment that I get. And I would love to hear your feedback. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and do something creative. All right, we'll see you on the next pour. Bye for now. It's been about 2 hours, just checking in. Look at all the pearls that came up. How interesting. All the little black pearls. Never had that happen before. What a trip. Super pretty though. And each one of those pearls has gold in it. Welcome back. I just wanted to show you the resin result in some sunlight. I tried to video yesterday, but it was cloudy. And you just can't see the brilliance of it without the sun really lighting it up. It's just, God, it's so pretty. Just really cool, really unique. The gold is there, but it's not so overpowering that it's all you see. The sun went behind a cloud, of course. Oh, gotta love it. Super happy with this, actually. I think it's beautiful. I'm not sure what orientation. I kind of like it this way. But yeah, it's really pretty. I got another coat to do because there's flaws. There's a couple dimples where I most likely heated it too much. And all the little pearls that popped up are fine. I'm okay with that. Here's our sun. Yay, the sun come out. See the red lines? That's the persimmon. It is how, I think is how you say it, from ColourArte. Super happy with this. It's really beautiful. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to try out different techniques. It kind of feels good to go back to what I started doing and play around with it again. So please feel free to comment, like, and share. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really does help my channel out. So thank you again, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.